a Falco, who is the Bones, and Komodo, who is a Puff. Both players who have been pretty... Oh, laser. Both players who have done quite well in the online era. Bones, super duper old school MDVA. Spent some time over in Philadelphia, but I believe he's back in region in Maryland. But Bones, definitely a staple of the Melee community. And Komodo reaction tech chase rests. He's got those in 2021.
He rests and then he lives the forward smash. Komodo, kinda sick. You got that Puff crown. Oh, never mind.
He's sick. Take the crown away. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Ooh, you dropped this king and you can't have it back.
Quinn, can you take off the sponsor for Bones?
Yes, thank you.
You dropped this king now. Now it's gone. Don't drop stuff like that. Yeah, this should be pretty close. I don't know if they've played before, but I think, if anything, Bones has got the style of Falco to do pretty well against Puff. AKA a little bit more measured, a little bit more mindful, less button dopamine heavy. Do you know what I mean when I say that?
Sure. You mean that he is a slow-paced Falco. One that, a thinking man's Falco.
A thinking man's Falco. Absolutely. Oh! And he's dead. No, but yeah, traditionally, like, this matchup isn't necessarily bad, I think people say, at the high level. Like, Falco can do it, but it just sucks. Like, they don't like it. I think typically because, like, it makes them have to laser, they don't get to combo, which Falco players like pick up Falco to combo. And comboing floaties, it looks like Bone is able to do it a little bit, but that's a feat.
Yeah,
and he uses his feet.
Bones is definitely pretty good versus the floaties. He's definitely able to use the Gigantor brain to make these outplays, and it's showing with the nearly 100% lead right now. And just reminding chat that this is not a rerun, I promise.
Are you talking about the sheer heft of this man's brain?
His brain is just so massive that it's almost baffling that he's able to look at his monitor because his head is just weighed down.
Wow.
And he's able to secure another stock, a full stock lead at this point.
He's got like a suspension apparatus to keep his head up. That was actually a really good stock too. That was a big brain kill from Bones. He lasered to pressure Komodo into shield and then wave dashing in. But then Bones very quickly changes to a down tilt, but Komodo keeps that edge guard really tight and evens it up. Falco at death percent for sure, and rest is on the table.
Yeah, you always got to be worried in that 1 versus 1 stock situation versus the Puff. You can always be rested, and Puff doesn't have to fear the revenge kill when going for these rests. You can be a little bit riskier. Oh, and he looks for it. And
oh, damn.
Komodo! You dropped the crown, it would take it away, it was given back.
It was pretty close, actually. I think if he had slightly less percent, Bones' DI was so good he almost survived that. In which case, I don't know if Komodo would have lived the rest punish, but he definitely clutches it out in a very Puff style last stock up throw rest. You know what I mean?
Insane. So, Bones never saw it coming. He wasn't ready with the early DI to get out of the up throw, but it can be hard with how quick Komodo can be with those up throws.
Yeah, and I'm pretty afraid of Komodo. If I'm Bones and you reaction tech chase rest me that first stock, like, I have to respect you. Like, anytime I get tossed up on the platform, I'm in a tech chase situation, that's potentially a stock with nothing you can do about it.
I'm afraid too. I'm just I'm fearful that I'll run into Komodo outside of this match. Make me play friendly.
Like in an alleyway? Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about just in general. Oof! Pivot down air from Bones. Good DI from Komodo to avoid that dare to kill. But he's got some juicy percent at least.
Yeah, and it was Bones' choice to go to FD. How do you feel about the FD pick? Think it's insane?
It's not insane. What do you? I think Komodo bans Stadium, probably Stadium, and then Bones picked FD instead of Yoshi's, because right, like he's been really laser heavy. And you from that last game, we saw that both of them stayed pretty low to the ground. They hardly ever were up on the platform, and I think that's like Bones' call, right? Falco is dictating sort of the pace of the match, and the fact that he's short hop lasering over and over again, just grounded, means that they're gonna have to play on the ground.
And by laser heavy, you mean more like patient and tactical.
Yeah,
right?
like brainy, smart, genius, 10 bajillion IQ.
Yeah,
like
I would have to agree with you from watching that last match. He just wasn't able to close out, and it looks like he's getting a newfound opportunity with the stock lead right now. Trying to zone out the Puff with his own bears, and now Laser coming in. Puff gets a quick grab.
Yeah, I think definitely like mixing in the aerials with the lasers is really powerful, because lasers are already annoying for Puff to deal with here, and picking FD really centralizes the lasers as part of that game plan. But the thing that you want is not just like that laser connecting for the 2%. You want it to convert into something more substantial, you know? So mixing up the moves as Komodo is being forced to approach is like, that's the end of the laser memes. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. And Puff is able to get a quick up throw, is trying to take stage control back from Bones, and Bones says no, isn't able to get the up B. Bones is playing pretty quickly right now, trying to really get onto the Puff, trying to convert all that damage he got from before, but Puff is not allowing it in a quick, speedy bear.
That was a really, really strong bear. It looked like it almost didn't kill, but like I guess at that percent and Puff being so light, that's gonna close it out.
That was like the medieval carnival giant turkey leg bear.
That's so funny. You're talking about like also Disney World, like Epcot style, someone walking around with like a caramel glazed turkey leg.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's buying those?
They're pretty
Like,
good.
are they?
Yeah.
Are you the kind of Neanderthal? Oh my God! Bones hits him with
a rising pound. He's insane. The air dodge on the stage. Komodo is killing it right now. He's getting back on the stage. Is he able to take the pressure away from Bones? But Bones is just throwing lasers. And I think that was a down tilt.
Komodo pressing in, but Bones so on point with the power shields that like, what is there much for Komodo to do but grab and up throw rest?
That just feels so terrible as Bones. You put in all this work and then you get grabbed once.
Well, that's sort of is the matchup. I think it feels terrible for Komodo just to be like, oh, I can't be on the ground because of this guy's shooting me.
So you do have to give props to Komodo for finally finding a way in past the Falco defenses. Now they're in the last stock situation again. We're gonna have to see if Komodo can clutch up a second time.
Yeah, oh my gosh, this is so crucial right now. Bones is at 0%, so he's going to be comfortable eating some aerials if he's able to crouch it. But no! Okay. Could you see him, like, that F smash is meant to be a roll out of shield. Ooh, and this is set point for Bones right now. He's down a game, and if he loses this stock, it's into losers he goes, and Komodo would make it into top 8, I believe.
Yeah, and there's just so much pressure right now if you're Bones, and he's being fair on stage. Some would say unfair, but I would say that Komodo earned that one. Insane gameplay from the Puff.
Komodo, super clutch. I think it takes a little bit of grit and resoluteness. Resolution? Being resolute to weave in and out and at the different heights of Bones' lasers. To be making it in and be finding openings. And you also have to be really like sure of your execution and practice in your punish to when you have those very slim openings to convert them into really strong punishes like Komodo did. And that, I mean, you have to take advantage of that part of the matchup.